Hey everybody, our next stop is Blowing Rock Beach. Witness the magic of the ocean forces defy gravity, creating the mesmerizing spectacle. Join us on a journey through this pristine coastal paradise. Explore hidden coves, encounter unique wildlife, and experience the wonder of blowing rock.
The edge of the water, normally right in front of it, there's a berm. That's where the rocks are. So normally we would stand right there and we would talk about the rocks. But now you have to walk down to the edge of the water and then walk in that direction. Right.
So what's the big deal with these rocks?
What the big deal with the rocks is that this is, well, first off, the big deal is this place right here, because if you're familiar with South Florida at all,
Sure.
99% of it is either condominiums, parking lots, restaurants,
And this is not.
7-Elevens, gas stations, and Walmarts.
No kidding, yeah.
Okay. So to have 73 acres here in, actually it's like the second or third richest zip code in America, because Tiger Woods' house is up here and Greg Norman's and everybody else's. You know? So anyway, it's very unusual. So what they've been able to do is preserve this area here, and then what was significant about it, why they wanted to be preserved, is that the Anastasia limestone sticks out of the ground here, and it runs from here all the way up to St. Augustine. And I don't know, have you been up to St. Augustine?
Yes, yes.
Did you see the fort there?
Yes, it's made from this,
yes,
right? Yes,
yes,
we heard
you're exactly
that.
right.
Yep.
Yeah.
So this is where you can actually see it, what they pulled out to build.
No, was this limestone all over Florida? Like
Yes,
Miami
yes,
and
yes.
Broward and...
Yes, there's all forms. And as a
Oh,
matter of
wow.
fact, the springs, what filters the beautiful water coming out, like you heard Zephyr Hill Springs,
Yes,
spring water. So there's limestone, it's a white chalky substance, and that, filters the water, and so you have the gorgeous spring water. Is that we have sand and shells that baked in the sun. All Florida used to be covered by an ocean, and as it receded, the shoreline would bake in the sun and form like a poor man's concrete, and that's the Anastasia limestone. They also call it coquina.
Right.
Right.
Because there's like shells kind of.
Yeah, so it's shells and sand that just baked in the sun.
How far does this go that's preserved? Like how many miles on the beach?
So we're about a mile long. It's 73 acres, but because we're very narrow, we have like 4 different habitats here. So this is the sandy, salty beach environment over here you're in.
Right.
But anyway, so over here we have a boardwalk, and then we have our butterfly garden.
These are more mangroves, right?
That's a gumbo limbo.
Oh, gumbo limbo tree. Oh, these are gumbo limbo trees.
No, now these are palm trees, and those are sea grapes. I think there's probably mangroves mixed in.
I love how the light flows through the mangroves. Now they say if you see any sea turtles, you're not supposed to play with them and pet them and stuff, especially their babies. Now the triangle, that means there's sea turtles?
Those are all sea turtles.
They're babies.
Their eggs are in there.
Underneath the ground, or where are they?
Yeah, they dig them underneath the ground.
Okay.
So you really can't see the rock.
You're looking at Blowing Rock Beach here outside Jupiter. For the full Blowing Rocks experience, be sure to visit at high tide. That's when the waves really put on a show. But be aware, sometimes nature has other plans. Shifting sands can cover the rocks, so every visit is a unique experience. Beach is kind of a growing up nice earthy brown tan color. They say the strip of beach here is about a mile long. Love looking at the water. The turquoise water shimmers like 1,000 jewels scattered across the surface. Here today is thanks in large part to the Nature Conservancy. Thanks to their efforts, these 73 acres have been preserved for future generations to enjoy. But remember, nature is always in change. Sometimes the rocks are hidden under the sand, and you might not see the full spectacle of these blowing rocks in this place. Every visit is unique, but whether the water is sprouting sky high or the rocks are taking a sandy nap, there's always something amazing to discover at Blowing Rocks Preserve. Did you know that Blowing Rocks is one of the few places on the Atlantic coast with this kind of dramatic rock formation? It's a rare and fragile, is a testament to the dedication of the Nature Conservancy. Imagine the warm sun on your skin as you stroll along the sandy beach. Listen to the rhythmic roar of the ocean. Educational Center and a mangrove trail walk. What you see here today is a testament to the dedication of the Nature Conservancy. We're walking along Maggie's path along the bay here. Beyond the rocks, explore the mangrove trails and learn about the vital role these plants play in protecting our coastline. And don't forget to take in the stunning views of Jupiter across the waterway. Now, if you look carefully, you're going to see different types of mangroves. You're going to see white, black, and red mangroves. Rarely in Florida do you see all three, but they are represented here at the preserve. The preserve also has the Hawley Educational Center, where you can learn a little bit more about coral and other types of limestone rocks, as well as the importance of mangroves. Now you're looking at the Educational Center for the Nature Conservancy here at Blowing Rock. Bummer, guys, we came here to see some blowing rocks, but here's a visitor's notice. They say a lot of the rocks on the beach shoreline are not currently visible. You see, they're covered by sand. The Nature Conservancy didn't add the sand, it just happens naturally because over time, waves carry the sand back out to the sea and the rocks will be uncovered. This is a natural process, folks, so the Conservancy doesn't know when the rocks can be visible again, but I'm telling you about it and I have a picture of what it looks like later in the cove. Is another fun part of Jupiter Beach. We couldn't see any of the famous rocks when we went to Blowing Rock, but I understand we might be able to see them here from a coral portion of beach. So Janine says the rocks are exposed here. She's got Champ in the car. Oh, so these are the exposed rocks that they're talking about. So some of the forts, for example, in St. Augustine were built of these coral type rocks. This is why they call it Coral Beach. Fascinating to see.